What's up everyone, I'm JC with Full Potential Goat Tying. In this segment we're going to talk about how to keep our horses working properly. The main thing I want you to keep in mind during this video is that whenever you're working your horse, always make sure that it's correct repetition every single time. Don't let your horses get away with anything that your barrel horses wouldn't get away with. That's kind of my rule of thumb whenever I'm working my goat tying horses. So if my goat tying horse is trying to take off, if I wouldn't let my barrel horse do it or my breakaway horse do it, then I'm probably not going to let my goat horse do the same thing just because, you know, they're working horses for us. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions about anything throughout this whole video, just send me an email or a message on Facebook, Instagram, or a text, and I will get back with you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, so I'm going to start out by showing y'all how I work my horse up. I just like to make sure that my horse is soft and responding to me. If you have a horse that needs to be warmed up very well, please be sure that you warm him up very well and make sure that he's responding to you as well. I really like to make sure that he is just listening to every cue that I make, because while I'm practicing him or going to a rodeo, I never know whenever I may need to cue him to do something, so I need him to be able to respond as soon as I ask him to do it. And then I move into fence work. I keep him on where the fence is on the right side of his body, and this little step down and come back up is a great way to keep us going. It shows us how to keep kind of control of our own step off whenever we're doing it. And usually I don't come right back to the same fence. I usually just keep going around the arena. But for the sake of this video, I kept going just to the same fence. And then this next time, I'm just going to just step off. Whenever I step off, I make sure that he keeps going with me so that we don't just stop whenever we want to. He keeps moving along with me the whole time. Whenever I'm working in by a goat, I really like to make sure that I stop here so that it's a good spot for him. It teaches him, hey, this is a good spot for us to relax. Whenever we're heading down to the arena, I make sure that he's listening to me, and then whenever I want him to rate down where I would step off, I stop him, let him sit there, hey, this is another good spot. And because I was in a trot, I bring him down to a walk, like, hey, this is where we need to start slowing down. And I really make sure that he's watching and paying attention to my goat. And I make sure that he keeps going all the way to my feed bucket. I let him get a little nibble, usually. And I just let him sit there like, hey, this is another good spot that we need to be at. And every time that I'm working my goat horse, I make sure that he turns to the left. I like a goat horse that turns to the left, because if we turn him to the right, then that keeps him, it may cause him to duck. I hope this video helped y'all. Keeping goat tying horses working is kind of a nitpick. For me, I just have a particular way that I like my goat tying horses to work, so hopefully y'all got some good stuff out of this video. Some things that I hope that y'all got out of this video is to do a lot of correct slow work. Slow work is big for these goat tying horses because a lot of times all they know to do is run, so slow work is very important for them. I usually try to do like 10 to 15 slow work runs and maybe 2 to 3 loping and maybe 1 run off of them. So just do a lot of slow work if you can, and make sure, I like to stop my horse at the top of the arena, right in the middle, and then at the end of the arena where I need them to be like, okay, this is where I stopped, this is where I've done good. That's kind of just where I like to keep my horses working. For those of y'all that have goat tying horses that may duck in front of you, see if they're dropping their shoulder, or see if you can stick a bucket of feed out to help that situation. A lot of it is feel, so see what you can feel from them. And make sure that whenever you're warming them up, make sure that they're not doing something that they shouldn't be doing. Always remember that the rule of thumb is you don't want your goat tying horse to do something that you wouldn't let your barrel horse get away with, or your breakaway horse. So I hope y'all got a lot out of this video. Again, if y'all have any questions, just reach out to me. Alright, I hope y'all like this video.